Good morning, everybody. For those that don't know me, my name is Gillian McDonald and I'm delighted to be here this morning to offer a lovely easy flow practice just to help us connect in with our mind and our body. And this is so good for releasing stress and tension. So I would love to start just lying down where we're going to connect with the breath, give you an opportunity to engage and just notice the headspace and how you're feeling this morning. So I'd love for you just to lie back on your mat or wherever you are and just allow the left hand to come to heart center, a bit like Savasana, but more of an awareness awakening of our breath. So I would love for you to take a nice inhale through the nose, hold it at the top, and then gently release that through your mouth. Again, just take a nice big deep inhale through the nose, filling up the whole of the chest area right down into the pit of your belly, and then allowing the breath to leave you. And then just returning to normal pattern of breathing, just in and out through the nostrils, but being aware of your breath, because just by stepping into that awareness, it really does help the mind just to focus on you, because that's what we want to do. We want to remove ourselves from all that's going on, spending this lovely quality time, really rebuilding, rebooting the systems, letting go of stress and tension. You don't realise how tense you are until you take a moment to observe. So let's just have a quick scan through our bodies before we begin to move. So thinking about your face, your scalp, is there any tension? Notice the hinge of your jaw. Notice the softness of your lips. Notice the breath just coming in and out through the nose, supplying all the cells and tissues with every single piece of energy that your body can absorb, which is really important on a cellular level, right down into the organs. So just notice this. Allowing the mind to relax a little. So take your foot off the pedal. Try not to think about what you need to do after. Try to think about this moment. So we become a bit more attentive, mindful, connected. Just noticing how you're feeling. Things will come in waves of emotions throughout the day. We change that feeling, can change from minute to minute, second to second. But in this moment, how are you right now? We're not here to judge ourselves, we're just here to observe. So just notice. Notice the rest into the shoulders, into the back body, the natural alignment of your spine. Notice the hips, the pelvis, the butt cheeks soft. Notice if there's any areas of stickiness or discomfort. Moving down the legs, both front and back, soften behind the knees. Right down to the heels, connecting with the earth. Both feet to the tippy toes. Notice where your hands are placed. Maybe they're on the heart center and on the abdominal area. Maybe they're lying by your sides. Just notice you. Your back body heavy, grounding into the earth. Front body, let it feel lighter as if it's rising a little. So you're creating new space within already. And then notice the side bodies, left and right. And then from here, just begin to turn the ankles. Maybe take the wrists and give them a gentle roll. From here, offer a little stretch, stretching the arms overhead. Lengthen, point the toes, draw the belly in. And then from here, just bring the right knee in towards your chest. And then inhale, bring your chin up towards the knee and give it a gentle tap. Shoulders forward, a gentle crunch, acknowledging into the abdominal area. And then exchange legs. Bring the left knee in, right leg out nice and straight. Try and tap your chin up towards your left knee. And let's do that again. Just starting to awaken the internal body. Bring the chin up again to the right knee. You can hover the left leg if you wish or set it to the earth. Exchange legs. Bring that leg in, left knee up, right leg out straight. One more each way, exchange, left leg straight, right knee in, give it a hug, feel that moving into the abdominal area. Where do you feel it? And then gently again, opposite side. So don't worry about the aesthetics, don't worry about how it looks. I want you to really recognize how it feels in the body. And then gently let your head come back down again. Take both arms overhead and go for a nice stretch here. Stretching out as long as you can. And from here, let's bring the hands down by the sides and just bend those knees in towards the butt cheeks, hips distance apart. Going to lift up here into a nice bridge pose, just to stretch out the abdominal area. So take an inhale, keep your chin to the sky, lift those hips up and give a gentle sway with your shoulder blades. Engaging into the butt cheeks, thinking about the thighs lifting, not rotating out. Breathe into this space. Where do we feel it? In the body. And then very gently allow the hips either to rest down on the earth or hover them, because you're going to lift up one more time. Take your inhale, draw that energy back up again, just mobilizing into the spine. Give a gentle sway, chin to the sky, lift those hips up, up, up. Breathe into this space. And then gently allow your hips to come back down towards the earth. And from here, release the arms, bring them around the knees and just give yourself a gentle little hug here, squeeze it in. And if you fancy just rocking backwards and forwards, just starting to stimulate into the spine, rolling backwards and forwards, holding on to the shins. And if you can, maybe release the hands and try and do this a little bit stronger. Do one more. And then bring yourselves right back up to sitting. And just drop your chin down towards the knees for a moment. And then I would love for us just to work into the hips. So you're going to turn the soles of your feet together and you're going to start just pulsing into the knees. So just starting to let go of any tension that may have developed in that area. And this is an area where we can harbour a lot of tension. So just gently pulsing those knees up and down. Keep the hands lightly behind the back, the spine up nice and long. Try not to lean too far back or too far forward at the moment. Sit up as tall as you can. And then let's encourage that openness within the hips by bringing the hands now towards the tippy toes and just using your elbows as a little bit of body weight just to encourage those knees down towards the earth beside you. And if you can, try to rotate the soles of your feet to the sky. It's quite a strong pose. Working round into the outer edge of the hips, into IT band and into the inner groin as well. So if you wish here, you're welcome to try and drop forward, trying to bring your forehead towards those big toes, encouraging the knees out towards the side. So just go to where it feels right for you. And again, it's not about the look, it's all about the feeling in the body. What do you notice? Observe. Where do you feel it? What's restraining you from going any deeper? All those little questions you can ask yourself. So take an inhale and let's bring that energy back up again. Just bringing the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice gentle hug here. And then I would love for us to come round into tabletop pose. So you're going to separate the feet out. We're going to place the hands behind the back, fingers facing forward. Take an inhale and lift those hips up. So you're looking to lift the hips up as high as your body wants to go. Keep your gaze towards the sky or even drop the head right back. And here's a little challenge for you. Bring your drishti forward. Allow your hips to drop to the earth. Try and swing your bottom back, leaning forward slightly. Pull your tippy toes up, hover, and take yourself back up into your tabletop position. Lift up, look up towards the sky. Drop the bottom down towards the earth. If you can't manage this, just sit down and then come into another tabletop when you're ready. Try and hover. And then inhale, float the bottom forward, lift the hips up. That's the last one. Lift up and bring it into that last posture. Just allow the hips to swing back, trying to keep the bottom off the earth, and gently come back up into your tabletop position. And then allow your hips to fall towards the earth. Shake out those arms. Get rid of any tension there. You might have felt that into the wrists, into the shoulders, good for building a little bit of strength there. So from here, we're going to come into a nice seated pose. So you're going to take your right leg out along the mat and bring your left knee into the side. So your sole of your foot is facing the inside edge.
We're going to turn our bodies towards the right leg, take a nice inhale, lift up and lengthen forward from the heart. And this is going to really work in to the right hamstring. So try to keep a sense of balance in the shoulders, and you're going to lean forward to where this feels good for you. We're going to take a few more breaths here, just letting that right hamstring open, push the energy through the right heel, toes pulling towards the face. Breathe into this place. And then when we're ready, let's take an inhale and lift the body back up again. A little challenge for you here. I want you to see if you can rise up onto your left knee, pushing both arms forward, lifting up, and bring the body back down again, slow and controlled. Do 2 more like this. Take an inhale, reach forward and up with both arms, and gently bring the body back down again. We've got 1 more. Take an inhale, bring the body up, hold it, and then bring your hands to the waist here. Take your right arm down the right leg, left arm reaches up and over, come into a nice side stretch. You might not be able to see me, but you'll be able to hear the instruction. So don't worry about leaning forward here. Tuck the tailbone in and reach down towards the right outer edge of the right leg. Hold it here for a breath. Then take an inhale to come up and set the bottom slow and controlled back down again. How did that feel? Now we have it all to do on the other side, so give yourself a little moment. Bring both knees in towards the chest and give yourself a gentle hug. Again, I would love for you just to observe the feeling of each posture. So then let's take that left leg down the center of the mat and bring the right knee in towards the inner left thigh. Turn your torso, a gentle twist to the left leg. Take an inhale, lift up from the heart. Lengthen forward from your heart. How does it feel on this side? You'll always have a side that just will feel slightly more open. What side is yours? Just notice that lovely breath coming and going. Feel free at any time just to let a nice big sigh out, as if you're getting rid of any tension in the body, as if you're deferring, letting go of any sticky bits, so we have a nice new flow of energy from the crown of our head to the soles of our feet. And then take your inhale and bring the body right back up again, reaching both arms forward. Then you're going to try and rise up onto the right knee, keeping left leg straight, stretch up and bring the body back down again. Inhale, let's stretch up, push the hips slightly forward and allow the body slowly to come back again. We've got 1 more. Take an inhale, bring the body up and hold it. Take the left arm down the left leg and lean over into a lovely lengthening into the right side body. Stretching down the left leg, right arm remains in line with your right ear. Stretch and feel in the right side body. You may also feel this in the inner left groin thigh area. And then very gently bring yourself back up to center and allow the body to come back down towards the earth. Just bringing both knees in towards your chest. Allow a little moment here and give a nice gentle sway. How does that feel? Breathe into that space. Then I would love for us now to take the left leg down the center of the mat, bring the right knee in towards your chest, and then let's see if we can lift it over to the left side, keeping the left leg nice and straight. From here, we're going to take the right arm and see if we can reach forward towards the left foot. Take the left arm and see if you can reach over towards the left foot as well. Hold it in here and then see if you can allow that right knee to stack on top of the left leg, bringing the heel in nice and tight, and gently again just forward fold. Maybe your body will lie over the front knee, or maybe you'll be sitting up a little higher. It doesn't matter where the knee is. Again, it's not about the look of the pose, it's the feel of the pose. Hold it here for a moment. Where do we feel this? Into the outer right hip and maybe into the left hamstring. Hold it here for a moment. Breathe into this space. Take your inhale and allow the body to come up again. exchange legs. So shake out those legs, and then from here bring the left knee in towards your chest, right leg nice and straight, lift it over to start with. Take your left hand towards the right foot and then follow with the right arm. And then as you begin to lean forward, allow this left leg to slide down so that again you're looking at stacking the knees. I'll turn a little bit side on so you can see this as well. And reaching forward, just letting your body fall towards the left leg, creating a little bit of gravity, allowing the head and neck and shoulders to be soft, right leg super strong. You'll feel a deep stretch into that sciatic line on this side as well. Also right up into the right glute, into the hamstring and into the outer left hip. Try and flex the toes on the left leg, balance those shoulders, squeeze into the tummy. Hold it here for another moment. Breathe into this space. Notice you. Take an inhale and allow yourself to come right back up again, and just gently shake out those legs. Bring them into center and give yourself a well-deserved little hug here. And then I would love for us from here just to make our way round onto all fours as we work a little bit into our spine. And remembering our spine is our main line of communication throughout the body. So we want to try and keep it flexible, get rid of any blockages, get rid of any tension. So we're going to do just nice, slow cat-cow moves. And I want you to work from the tailbone. So as you inhale, scoop the tailbone towards the pubic bone. A gentle tilt of the pelvis as we draw it all in, squeeze into the tummy, lifting each vertebrae slowly. You've 32 of them, so gently draw up, right up through the shoulders. Let the head and neck fall, squeeze the chin in, rise the body up as high as you can like a mountain. And then just leaving the head there, go back to your tailbone and start to float it away. Pushing the tailbone back, let the belly feel as if it's melting towards the earth, dipping the spine. Observe the movement in your spine. You'll feel a lengthening in the abdominal area as you draw your chin up. Shoulders stay over wrists, knees under hips. Lift the chin to the sky. Let's do one more. Take an inhale, bring the tailbone forward, just like a Mexican wave, scooping, separating each vertebrae, ligaments, muscles, drawing up as high as we can, letting that lovely energy flow, chin into chest, squeeze and hug yourself right into the pit of your belly. Hold it here, then going back to your tailbone, push the tailbone away slowly. The slower the better, giving each vertebrae its place, one by one, bringing your sternum, heart, throat and chin, stretch it up. Oh, it feels good, a nice dip in the spine, and then bring yourself back to a nice neutral position. And from here, extend your left leg out to the side, toes facing forward, and try to keep the foot in line with the left hip. And then you're going to take your left arm and thread it underneath the right, trying to dip your left shoulder towards the earth, bending the right elbow. You'll feel this in the outer groin in the left side. The twist is for the spine as well. Inhale, bring that energy through and lift up towards the sky. Not being heavy on the right hand, draw the energy up. Take it down again, shoot it in and under, dropping the left shoulder down. Feel that into the left leg. If it's too strong, keep the left knee bent in where you were. This is just a little variation. Take that energy back up to the sky. Big, beautiful twist. We've got one more. Drop that elbow in. Push that energy over to the right side. Feel the lengthening into the left leg. Inhale, bring it up and stretch. Take the left hand back to the mat. Bring your left knee in. Let's go other side. Take your right foot out. Toes facing forward. Get the whole of the sole of the foot to the earth. Lift the right elbow and drop down underneath the left. Stretch it away. Hold it so you can feel that lengthening into the right leg. As I said, if it's too much, keep the right knee bent in all fours. Inhale, bring that energy up again. Look towards the right thumb. Let it come down as you soften the left elbow, floating with your breath. Pay attention to the breath. Inhale, bring it up, twist and lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Push it in and under. One more. Inhale, bring it up. Lift and lengthen, opening the heart. Love it. Take that right arm, soften the left elbow, push it in and under. Bring the right hand back to the mat. Bring the right knee in and just set your bottom back down towards your heels for a moment. Maybe turning the wrists around if there's any tension there. Taking a moment just to observe the sensations in your body. Notice where the mind is. Notice where heart center is. How are you feeling this morning? We're into week 9 of this lockdown. Notice the impact it's having on you. And know by coming to the mat, we're shredding away and letting go of releasing tension and stress to build that lovely inner resilience in your body and in the mind to take you forward for the days ahead. So from here, let's bring ourselves right back up onto the knees. I want to do a nice heart opening pose as you place your hands to the lower back. Take a deep inhale and try to push those hips forward, focusing on lifting your sternum towards the sky, your heart to the sky. Take your hands, if you can, towards your heels, but keep the shoulder blades squeezing in and the hips in line with the knees. Breathe into this place. Notice the experience where we feel this in your body. Take a nice big inhale to come up and return, setting your bottom back towards your heels and just gently stretch that out again, offering another gentle sway here. From here, I would love for us to come into puppy pose. So you're just going to float forward onto the knees, keep your bottom up nice and high, and then I would love for us to lengthen forward with both arms, letting your heart and chest feel as if it's falling towards the earth. This is a great stretch for the upper back into the thoracic part of the spine. Breathe into this place. Try to bring the chin forward, trying to set chin, throat, chest onto the earth. Tailbone stays in between the knees. Just hold it here for a moment. Watching the breath. Know that you're cracking away into those sticky parts in the body, letting new energy in. Feeling a sense of well-being. Feeling a bit lighter in the mind and heart center. It's all good, positive stuff. And very gently, let's walk those hands back up again. Just set your bottom down onto your heels for a moment and shake it all out. You're going to come up into a downward facing dog. So I'd love for us just to place our hands. Let's get the alignment right. Shoulders over wrist, fingers out nice and wide like a big starfish. And then your knees are underneath your hips. Tuck those tippy toes in and under and lift your bottom up towards the sky as you melt your heels towards the earth. And if you fancy pedaling out those legs, although we've done some stretching into the hamstrings, so it shouldn't feel so bad. Let's feel as if we're dropping our hips down towards our heels and we're lifting up and out of the shoulder area. So we're as light as we can in those wrists. Try to look at the ends of your tippy toes. We shouldn't really see our heels. Suck up the thighs and knees. Bring the chin in towards the chest a little more so you're engaging into the throat lock. Good for metabolism. Belly lock's engaged, engaging into the internal organs. We're not letting this energy out. And I would love for us here to rise up high on the balls of our feet. Then bend both knees towards your chest. Keep the tailbone up super high. Look through the legs. Hold it here. Then bring your gaze to the front of the mat. And if you can, step your right foot through. Drop down onto the left knee. And from here, bring both arms up overhead. So you're having a little bit of a sink and opening into the left hip flexor. If you want to engage into the back of the hamstring, then try bending that left knee up. Maybe holding on to it, drawing the heel in towards the bottom. If you can, it's quite strong into the front of the left quad there. So feel that. How does it feel? Then very gently, don't ping it away, slowly release. Bring the left arm back up again. Take your hands to the mat, tuck the tippy toes in and step back into downward facing dog. Just pedaling out those legs again. And we'll try that one more time on the opposite side. So take your inhale, rise up high in the balls of your feet. Try to bend your knees towards your chest, keeping the tailbone high, chin in. Palms nice and flat, or else just hold down dog if that's enough for you. Release your heels back towards the earth. Bring your gaze towards your hands. If you need to help the front leg forward, do so by hooking in, stepping it up. If not, step it up, free hands, without hands. Set your right knee down, release those toes, lift that energy up. And this takes us into the right hip flexor. So try to scoop the tailbone in slightly, lean back ever so slightly. If you want to try bending into the right knee, do so. It'll engage into the hamstring. You don't have to. You're welcome just to stay here, maybe give a gentle little pulse. Or if you wish, take that right hand and try and pull that right heel in towards your right butt cheek. Breathing into the front of the right leg if we've got this, or breathe into wherever you're feeling it. Hold it for another breath, then very gently just let that go. Taking your hands back towards the mat, scoop the right knee up, and let's see if we can step the left leg back and meet in a plank position. So in our plank position, we don't want our bottom up in the air. We don't want our bottom sinking, so we become a banana back. We want to be up, pumping back through those heels. Looking slightly in front of the fingers so there's no tension in the neck. If it's too strong, rest the knees down. But if we can, we're going to hold it here for a count of 4. Squeezing tightly into the tummy. Lifting up out of those shoulders. Thighs strong. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. And then gently set the knees down, release those tippy toes, bring your heart forward, drop the pubic bone onto the earth, coming into cobra, squeezing shoulder blades back and down. The emphasis here is on the sternum, the heart pushing forward, elbows in, maybe look up to the sky, have a nice stretch from the tip of your chin to your navel. Feel free to play around in this, you can even pedal out the legs if you wish. Breathe into this space. If it's too strong, drop down onto the forearms. Do whatever is your thing for your body. Breathe. Just notice the breath. And very gently bring your heart down towards the earth. And just as you arrive, take a little inhale to push up and set your bottom right back onto your heels. Just meeting in child's pose. Such a beautiful place. Give a gentle sway here. Notice how this feels. Jawline soft. Then when you're ready, can we take an inhale and bring the body right back up again. And we're going to just step the right leg forward again and soften again into the left knee. And let's come into a gentle twist. So I'd love for you just to take your left arm down towards the back of the left leg, maybe reaching, creeping it down towards the calf. Maybe it stays on the back of the hamstring, back of the knee, but reach as far as you can go and draw the right arm up overhead, leaning back, having a nice stretch into the right side body. Again, just hold it here. Try not to let the right knee rock in, rock it out slightly. Breathe into this space. Where is your edge? Hold it here. And then inhale, bring the body up, and let's place the hands down, stepping right knee back. Give yourself a little moment, you deserve it. Give yourself a little moment just to receive the benefit of this. And we'll do this on the opposite side. So bring the body up again, step the left leg forward, soften into the left knee, bring both arms up overhead, and then look over the right shoulder, dropping the right arm down as far as it wishes to go. Take the left arm over the left ear and reach back, getting a super stretch in the left side body. Slight compression into the right side body, where the liver lies, where the kidney lies. So hold it here, knee open towards pinky toe on the front leg. Hold it. One more breath. Then bring the body back up again, just looking towards the front of the mat. Hands come down. Step back into one more plank position. Push back through the heels, super strong thighs, into the tummy. Long body, no tension in the neck. Breathe for 3, for 2, and for 1. A nice happy smile in your face, knowing you're coming to the end. Set your bottom, but this time bring your big toes together, spread the knees out super wide. Set your bottom to your heels and drop forward from your heart. Your arms can be in line with the shoulders. If you need to go a little wider, then you go there. Just listen to your body. Feel it in your body. What are you feeling? Take a moment to notice. Then when you're ready, please just bring the body slowly back up. And we're going to come round onto the back body where we met. And just lying down. Bring that body back into a nice little ball. Hug it in. Reach towards the soles of the feet. Squeeze that lovely energy you made this morning and spread it throughout your body in a moment when we let this go. So hug it in and then gently, gently release. Just moving to Savasana. Taking your heels to each corner of the mat. Maybe placing your arms by your sides, palms up, spread the shoulder blades. Soften into the internal body. Maybe give the head a gentle sway. Noticing, maybe hand on heart, right hand on abdominal area. Smiling, soft jawline, soft lips. Just noticing, going back to the breath. And again, just noticing that lovely flow of energy from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Receiving the benefits of what you've just asked your body to do, what you've just asked your mind to do. Heart center. Just shredding, letting go. We create a beautiful sense of stillness in Savasana. Just the rhythm of your breath. And for those that just wish to stay here, then do so. For those that want to end the practice, I'm going to invite you just to make a little bit of movement into the fingers, into the toes. Maybe a little stretch, bring the feet together, hands together, stretch up overhead. Lengthen. And then gently start to soften the knees, just rolling over onto the left side. And using your right palm to help push you up. And you'll meet back in your crisscross leg position where you started your practice. Just taking a moment. Stay in Savasana if you need longer. We're all different. We're all absolutely unique. So there's no right or wrong. So just sitting up nice and tall. We'll just seal our practice this morning with an internal smile. A nice big clearing breath to finish as you inhale to the pit of your belly. And know that that lovely out breath is just a way of letting go of anything that has no further purpose. And together we'll place our hands at heart center. Bringing the left side and right side body right into the middle of your being. Smiling at ourselves as we take an inhale and gently bowing forward. Namaste. I bow with each and every one of you. I really hope you enjoyed your morning practice. Take the benefits away into the rest of the day. And guys, keep safe, keep well, and I look forward to seeing you all again. So just give yourselves a gentle round of applause because you're brilliant.